All right, fellas. Now that we've seen a lot of syntactic already, we have retrieved a lot of data. Now let's see how can we sort the retrieved data. For example, we have retrieved whatever data we wanted to retrieve using the syntax which is there on the screen, selecting the column names. Of course, the column names will be separated by commas from the table name. Now let's see how can we order them up based on a certain column. So syntax over here is again very simple. We go by order by. This is our order by operator. It's the clause that we are using. Once we put in the column name based on which we want the ordering to be done, right? We'll see that very soon. And then we put in the order with which we want it, right? We want it in the descending order or we want it to be in the ascending order. If we don't put in descending or ascending, by default, SQL takes it as ascending order, right? So if you want this to be in descending order, you have to give the specific command to SQL that you want the ordering to be in the descending format. Right. For example, if we take select star from employees, order by, department ID, descending, this simply means that this is my order by operator. This is the column with which I want the data to be ordered based on department ID. In this case, the highest department ID will come first and followed by, or rather ending with the least one. And this is the order with which I'm doing because I've put in descending very clearly. The ordering will be done descending. We can also do one thing that we can order by multiple columns. Yes, we can do that. For example, this is my order by operator. We can input the name of the column. We can input the order by operator and then we can input the name of the other column as well. So here there'll be two levels of sorting. The first sorting will be done based on department ID, which is a descending sorting. Then once this is done, once the sorted data is there, inside that sorted data, for example, for department ID 22, there are 7 to 8 different entries. And then I want those 7 to 8 entries to be sorted again as well. Now those 7 to 8 entries will be sorted based on salary. Right. So here after salary, I haven't given any kind of ordering over here. So it'll be by default taking it as ascending order. So it'll happen something like this, that department ID, highest department ID, and in that highest department ID, whatever number of salaries are there, those salaries will be ordered in the ascending order. Right. So I'm actually doing two ordering with the same syntax over here. Let's see how this can be done in SQL. All right. Coming back to the same database, I'm using this particular database called as orders. Now in orders, I want it to be sorted in the order shipment date. For example, I'll go for select. Let me select for all. Select star from this particular table. I'm going for this particular table, guys. Order header. And now I want it to be order by, as it is suggesting the clause already. Order by, I want to order it by order shipment date. Right. So I wanted to order by order shipment date. Now, if I leave it as it is and close my syntax over here and run, it's going to give me the entire entry. So in order shipment date, there are certain null values. So it's giving me the null values first, right? So we can put in another condition over here. They'll come later on. But right now, after all the nulls, we can see that, okay, there's hardly any shipment date. Okay, probably we need to set up another one. Let me go for, yeah, there are multiple shipper ID. So I'll go for shipper ID, right? So just a minute. It'll be better to sort it out by shipper ID, so that I can show you what I want to show you. Now, if I close the clause over here and run it, the data will be ordered by shipper ID. So all the null values will come, followed by the first shipper ID, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Now, this is already in ascending order. By default, it is ascending order. Now, if I put in descending and run it, it's going to give me the descending order. That is, the highest shipper ID is going to come first. The data related to higher shipper ID is going to come first, followed by the second highest and third highest, and till the null values at the end. Okay, now this is ordering by a particular column or one column. Now, if I want to order by multiple columns, let's copy this over here. Now I want to go for shipper ID. Now, once the shipper ID is ordered, I want to order it by, let's say, order status. Order underscore status. Now, order status, if you guys see, is a textual data, is a string data. So, you'll go for alphabetical ordering over here. Right now, I want it to be in ascending order, so I'll keep it like this. So I just went in like this. Now I can see that the highest shipper ID is coming over here, right? Followed by the second highest shipper ID. And whatever is that shipper ID, we can see that the order status is being ordered over here. That is, as we can see in 06, everything is shipped. In 05, everything is shipped. But in 02, the first one is in progress, or rather in process. And then, we can see that the rest of the data is also coming, shipped, and so on like this. We can do a different level of ordering over here as well. For example, if I want to go for payment mode, I'll go for that one. I'll run it. So now it is basically sorted as per the payment mode. So I can sort the data as per as many columns I want. I want to do it by customer ID. I can do it by customer ID. Let's do it. Customer ID. Now, given that customer ID is a numeric data, this will be sorted in the ascending order, and I'll have the least customer ID first. As you can see, shipper ID 5006, it's in descending order. The customer ID is in ascending order, so the least customer ID comes over here, followed by the second least, followed by third least, and so on like this. So this is how I can order the retrieved data.